Hello, Aries. This is a reading for you for January 2023. I wanted to get you done today because it's the 1st of January and you guys are the first sign. So we're going to set the tone with 3 different decks today. We have the Journey of Love, we have the Wild Unknown Animal Guidebook, and the Tarot of Sexual Magic to give you 3 different energies of what's going on. And then we're going to do the read with the Universal Golden Tarot and the clarifiers with Rider Waite Mini. It is a general reading. If you'd like a more specialized read, you can check out my details below, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. And otherwise, I have pre-shuffled the decks. And we're going to get going. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you do like the video. It helps so much if you would share it if you do like it. And let's get going. So we're going to go with the Journey of Love first. What's going on for Aries for January 2023? Aries, and I've been getting a lot of energy of Aries since it is the beginning of the year. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. What is the energy for Aries, January 2023? Aries, 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 Aries. There we go. The ethereal touch. But it's passion here. We have the 27, which is the Ace of Wands. And remembering to use that light touch when you're talking about new passion, inspiration. We have this card here too, the 51 of the King of Swords. To dream a little. So this is very much going into your feminine energy. So if you're masculine, going into much more of a feminine touch, more sensuality as opposed to masculine aggression. And the underlying energy is intimacy. But remember, we have the wounded warrior here, so it's about leaving victim mentality for true intimacy, okay, to bond. So going into some real intimacy here, perhaps leaving the wounded warrior's path behind to go into a lighter energy here, going more into the feminine energy as the King of Swords, to dream a little bit. It's very beautiful energy, actually. Putting your power into your feminine energy here. They keep wanting to lean forward. That's very Aries, right? Wanting to jump right in and needing to pull back a little bit, but in a positive way. So let's see what the animal card is for you today. Aries for January 2023. Aries, I'm really feeling ramped up, right? That Aries energy, and you're being called to pull back a bit into your feminine energy here. There is passion here, new passion, and the King of Swords. But to pull back on the reins. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, all right. So we have, the Panther and the Lion. So that is, very aggressive energies. And we have the Hawk wanting to fly in here to clear the way. And we have the Eagle at the bottom. We have some very powerful energy right here. So the Eagle's diving and the Hawk is clearing the way. This can represent the same bird, right? Clearing the way here, but in the underlying energy, they were diving right in. And this may be holding back a little bit to clear the energies, go a little bit more slowly. So it's backing up the energy that I was just saying. And there's this energy of diving right in because of fear. So take a deep breath. If you want to jump right in, stop yourself and say, just wait for the right time, that you'll know when it's the right time. This is the energy of getting triggered, or you being the triggering one, right? Someone being in their dark energy from fears, wanting to lash out. And then here's the calm lion instead, right? Being confident and sure, allowing yourself to clear the way, or somebody else to clear the way for you before you jump in to something. So that's your energy. And there is a lot of bold energy pushing you forward because it is the beginning of the year. So learning how to rein it in, okay, in a positive way. Let's see what we have here now. Now the Tarot of Sexual Magic to see what kind of passion's coming up for you. And this is especially for the masculines here. Right? It might be a little bit easier for the feminine to pull back, go into the more of that feminine energy. And again, maybe you have been, maybe you went into fear about something recently. You know, maybe you were humbled in an intimate way and realizing that you need to pull back. Maybe you're being too aggressive or jumping right into something or things too fast. Maybe that's something you've done in your past and now realizing that maybe that wasn't the best thing for you. So let's see what's going on here. For Aries, January 2023. All right, so maybe there's a separation here. This can be heartbreak or just disappointment in something. Again, this could be a third-party situation. This could be somebody, right, strumming your pain with their fingers. And there's that energy of the moon, which is romance. That can be deception as well, right? There could be you know, multiple parties here. This could be wife swapping. Obviously, that's not for most people. But there's like a fifth wheel over here, right? They're finding their pearl while these two are out here partying, and they're really not interested in what the others are doing there. Could be part of a group. Maybe that's not going to be something that's for you in the future. And again, there's somebody here who just won't wake up. And this is someone who's been silenced in the past. So are you the one doing the silencing, or are you the one being silenced here? Okay. So it's definitely separation regarding romance or at night. This can be subconscious energies as well from the past bubbling up. Again, regarding something that happened in the past or regarding someone who just won't wake up right now, whether that's you or somebody else. I don't know if it's a tragedy that you had in the past too. Maybe you lost someone that you loved a long time ago and it's taken you a long time to get over it. Maybe you didn't realize that whatever happened to you a long time ago is affecting what you're doing right now, and you finally realized that was happening. So you may be going into some healing here. Right? But there's definitely some maybe healing from separation, healing from a disappointment, healing from a group situation, or just someone who wouldn't wake up, or maybe somebody you know OD'd, or somebody just did something to themselves that wasn't good for themselves. I'm not getting death here, but you know, maybe someone's got an addiction problem or a drinking issue, that kind of thing, or just depression. So let's see what's going on. Right? Maybe someone's been told to shut up because they speak too soon, or they tell secrets that other people don't want them to know, don't want people to know, or, and again, it's just that it's Aries energies, you know, jumping right in there, which is good in some situations, in like a first responder situation, but it may not be good in a private situation. So learning to have a lighter touch. All right, so for Aries, January 2023, and as I'm going to split the cards, we have the Tower on the bottom. Aries, January 2023, Aries. I'm feeling kind of calm, actually. First card out for you is the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody walking away within. Perhaps you put a lot of emotional investment into something and you're walking away from it. Or maybe you're just taking a break. Maybe you're taking a hike, going to the mountains. And again, there's that mountain picture here, right, where you're with a group. Or maybe you're just taking a hike by yourself this time. And there's twin peaks. I don't know if you're dealing with twin peaks there. But again, there's that definitely that energy of walking away or you know, going hiking. The challenge for you, Aries, is the Eight of Swords, which is imprisonment, anxiety, feeling trapped in some way, right? I'm just getting like the princess syndrome, right? Wanting, you know, the princess on the railroad tracks that needs to be saved. And maybe you wanting to be that person to be in that environment. Maybe that's the wound, is that you liked saving people who were addicted to things because you get to be the hero. So the foundation here is the Eight of Pentacles. You know, working, perhaps maybe overworking, working like an assembly line, perhaps getting more creative, or working at home in your pajamas, perhaps in a more relaxed way, or being more creative about something, getting into the details or into the nitty-gritty of something, right? Maybe you're not normally a details person, but now you're forced to see that perspective of something. In the recent past is the Strength card. So really learning how to tame the beast, perhaps close a mouth because someone's being silenced in the other picture here, whether that's you or somebody else. And we have Leo energy there. And maybe you're dealing with a child or a pet who needs to calm down. Maybe the child is the Aries energy. What's crowning you right now, Aries, is the Knight of Swords. So somebody rushing in. Again, there's this energy in this particular deck of the slave driver with the slaves over here. Very barren fields over here, but the cotton over here with the slave driver. Just, you know, bowling in without thinking. And not thinking of the others who may feel left out or left behind. Rushing back to the past to give information, or just... And again, there's this energy over here of Leo, right? Wanting to say something, but controlling themselves. And here's the air sign over here, rushing in to, you know, lash out or be harsh with their words. Or that could be deliveries too. Or maybe someone doesn't take criticism very well. Maybe they want to say something, but somebody else is shutting them up because this person doesn't take criticism very well, even if it was nice criticism. They just want to be heard, period. That's it. What's coming up for you is the Page of Cups, which is very innocent, sweet, innocent energy here. Perhaps a child or a pet or puppy love, or someone who could get very hurt by this kind of energy. Or could be someone defending themselves as well, saying, I'm innocent, it's not true. You see yourself here, Aries, as the Four of Pentacles. This is Scrooge. Someone might be seeing you that way, as not wanting to share, hoarding, right? And Aries is very much about that one energy. You know, you're the first sign out of the box, the first horse out of the gate, so to speak, right? The first soldier on the front lines. You may not know how to share very well, right? Maybe you were the baby of the family. You always got your way. And then what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Lovers. So this could be someone who needs to have a lover, or someone who's very sexual, or not sharing with their lover here. This could also be a Gemini. So you have Leo and Gemini here. So this could be a Gemini over here. And this could be Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. It can be Cancer or Scorpio as well, or just a very innocent energy there. That could be a baby too. But again, not wanting to share, or perhaps someone's very structured about being practical and saving your money, especially with a child here, having to work very hard, right? Perhaps for their lover or to get any love, but people are seeing you as the lover here. But again, that could be a breakup, because we have the Separation card come up. And again, that could be problems in a separation or divorce type of situation. The block here is the Ace of Wands, which you had that Ace of Wands here, needing that soft touch, not bowling somebody over. And here's that Ace of Wands coming in, that passion, that creativity, that growth being forced on this very innocent energy, right? Which may feel forced, even though it's upright here. We don't know if it's really upright energy or not, but it may feel very intimidating to this energy of innocence. What's at the end here is the Seven of Swords, which is that this is like, you know, gypsies, tramps, and thieves in this deck. Someone who's shamed or guilted, or actually did steal something, but are they really guilty? Or did it just look like they were guilty by association? And again, there's this energy of gold over here, and maybe they have the look, they want to look like they have a lot want to be really flashy, but they're not. Maybe they have to work really hard for what they have, but they come off, right, like they're the man with everything, or they're the woman with everything. But it's definitely coming up with more masculine energy than feminine here. So what is connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read here? Well, this is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world. So are you carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Are you working out too hard? Are you working out in the yard to clean up? You're working for someone in the castle here, right? Maybe you're doing slave labor. Maybe you're the one who's slaving away, trying to save here. Probably maybe wanting to impress a lover here. So I don't know which side of the coin you're on, right? Because we definitely have the slave driver and the slave labor, which this person could be either one of those. What's hanging in limbo for you here is the Nine of Pentacles. And that's the sovereign energy of the wealthy single person who's got everything they need except for perhaps a partner. This also could be a very independent child, but it can be somebody of any age, just very independent and has it all together, like a great catch. So let's see what's going on at the bottom of the deck here. Let's see. Well, we have the Empress here, okay? That's right where the cards cut off. But after the Empress, it was the Tower, which came up before when I was shuffling. So some kind of sudden event, epiphany, or sexual exchange. This could be regarding 9/11 and recovering from that. Perhaps an old wound that's coming back up right now to heal. Suffering in silence or having nightmares about it. Not being able to sleep at night, or purging or crying. Perhaps a child, exposing a child. Or a child exposing you, right? Being very free with themselves, and maybe their mouth is too free. And again, there's Leo energy here and here. So it could be a Leo child, but that could be a pet too, or just a Leo person who acts like a child. And then here's this energy of that first responder rushing into the rescue. And there's a white horse here too. I don't know if you're into horse racing, but we have Scorpio here, Leo here, some kind of sudden event and trauma perhaps. Maybe it's regarding a horse here, or perhaps some Sagittarius energy there as well. So Scorpio, Leo, Sag perhaps, or other fire energies, could be Aries. And then there's Aries energy, right? So here's these three, you got Leo, Sag, and Aries. A lot of fire right there. Right? Leo exposing, Sagittarius being the first responder, and then Aries being the fool with an open heart, taking a leap of faith, about to walk off the cliff with their loyal friend there, which could be this innocent child or pet perhaps here. And then there is a wake-up call here, or an announcement, or a decision that's made, maybe waking up the dead here. This could be a funeral as well. This could be the service if you're at a church or something like that. Going to a funeral. This can be, maybe you're going to a special service for the 9/11 memorial or something like that. This can be a workplace, a church, a school. This could be an announcement for a school event for kids, anything like that. But there is a service here. Someone's coming in to help, or could be somebody greeting people as they come in. And then here is the angel, the patient angel. Right, this could be Sagittarius energy as well, off the beaten path, being very patient with everyone, but very alternative here. This could be an alternative type of church or place or school, perhaps going to check it out. And we have Aquarius here too, Aquarius, Sag, all the fire signs, and then Scorpio. A lot of kind of aggressive energy there, except for this Sagittarius energy, which is coming up as that patient angel, if it is in that upright energy. We're going to clarify everything. Let's see how this looks when I put it all together. And again, we had the Empress at the bottom of all this. Okay, so the Empress comes up before the Tower here. Okay. So, and we have the Empress with the Leo over here, so she's Taurus, and then Scorpio all together. And they're all fixed energies, along with Aquarius here. You have all the fixed signs and all the fire signs, and that is a recipe for disaster. So whatever happened, there's some kind of big thing here, unless it's just nightmares about 9/11, which could bring up all this energy. let's see what's going on. Maybe you visit, did you visit New York for New Year's Eve this year? And maybe it brought some memories back or some fears. Let's see, we're going to clarify. Something about the eagles, the birds, the hawks. There's definitely relationship here, separation, being triggered, intimacy, the wounded warrior, victim mentality, people being silenced or being told to keep their mouth shut, for sure. And maybe because you were told to keep your mouth shut as a child, there's now this perspective that's not positive for you, it's not benefiting you. Because you're seen as a Scrooge or not wanting to share. All right, so why is the Temperance card in your underlying energy? The Ace of Swords, the truth. And again, that could definitely be 9/11. So the truth about what happened at 9/11 or about a tragic situation that happened or drama. This could be continuous drama in your life as well. But the truth coming out or being given at this event. Or like I said, it could be a remembrance because the tower is reversed of a traumatic event like 9/11. And there's 2 Scorpio cards here too, confirming that. So it could be after a sudden event, after an epiphany, or after a sexual exchange, or after a death or a near-death experience here. A lot of Scorpio there, and there's death there. So some kind of tragedy here. Someone either didn't die, but it was a painful experience, or this is a tragedy where people did die a long time ago. But it was unfair, it was not balanced, it wasn't, maybe it was something that you couldn't share. Something that was forced upon you that you couldn't share. Maybe somebody else keeping to themselves, offering passion here that couldn't be shared. The recent past is Leo. Strength. The strength of an angel. And again, the first responders could be coming up here. The Page of Wands. Right? New passion. Excited about something, inspired by the end of a war, the end of the virus, about having faced your fears, not having to face them anymore. Even if there is a breakdown here or people are stuck, and again, being a first responder, not being afraid of that stuff anymore because that's what you do for a living, right? Being seen as very strong, except maybe you haven't dealt with your own issues around that, but you save other people, and you're not afraid to just go head first into those situations. The 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. These 2 guys. The 8 of Pentacles reversed, and then here is the 4 of Swords reversed. So again, this is rest, peace, quiet, sleeping, meditation, prayer. And this is either overworking or just not working at all, or it's just not working out, you know, after working like an assembly line over and over and over again. And then maybe somebody worked themselves to death as well, or maybe they're afraid they're going to work themselves to death. Maybe you had a near-death experience, which was a wake-up call for you or somebody else that you have to stop working so much. Maybe you're a workaholic. Maybe somebody around you is a workaholic. And again, there's that Scroogey energy here. The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. So a bunch of cards just fell in my lap. We have the Ace of Wands again. So that was, again, this card right here had the Ace of Pentacles. So there was some kind of passion that was offered here. Somebody's suffering in silence or not sleeping well or stressed out, which it looks like you might be, or somebody is who may be overworking. There's an unhappy family here, right? Things aren't going your way. wanting to start over in love. Something's not fair. There's an inequity, not sharing here. Or someone might be very stressed out or suffering in silence and not telling anyone. Right? It's all this energy here. Right? Someone feels trapped in a prison, anxiety, or perhaps doesn't feel like they can share what they're going through, so they can't heal it. Right? Trying to keep to themselves, being told when they were young to shut up and not tell anything, or not make the family look bad, not tell our secrets. The challenge is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Okay, this is Aries energy. Again, getting freedom from a dysfunctional family or a family of loss, or finally being free from losing money, or a downturn of the market, or a downturn of a business, that kind of energy here. Or finally being able to retire and leave this job or this family of a long, long time. There's healing, forgiveness, apologies here perhaps. Someone freeing themselves from a dysfunctional family after feeling imprisoned for a long time. The Knight of Swords is crowning your energy here. Why is the Knight of Swords crowning for Aries, January 2023? We have implementing a new plan, or perhaps figuring out how you want to spend your money. Do you want to invest it? You're going back to work? You want to plan a vacation? But there's an implementation of a plan here regarding something practical. And then some kind of deception or the need to get up early. With the, this could be a child who needs, they won't get up on their own. You're going to have to get up early if you deal with this plan. Again, you could be having to wake up a Leo child early. Like, you're always on their case because they won't get up on their own. Maybe you're feeling like that's a burden. This also could be a child who needs help with their homework all the time. They're not self-starters. They always need someone to help them out. Maybe there's so many things that have to be done in the morning, right? And maybe you just have that get up and go attitude in the morning, right? Where you feel like the slave because your children are so dependent on you or make you do all the work. What's coming up here is the Page of Cups. You may have a water child and a fire child here. The Page of Cups there is that 10 of Wands. So the Page of Cups could be the Leo child. Maybe they come off as really innocent, feeling very burdened with the weight of the world. Maybe they feel overweight. And then here's the King of Cups. This came up in my other read today. So again, here's that slave labor. Someone's slaving for the King of Cups. This could be a child feeling like they have to. Maybe they're working for free for their father or a much older brother or relative here, or just another water sign. Maybe they see themselves as each other, so like they kind of got trapped into this relationship here, but someone's working too hard. This person seems very loving, but the child feels like they have to work for free for the father, or they're slaving for their parent. Their parents, very loving to everyone else, but they're not paying any attention to them. You see yourself as the 4 of Pentacles. That's just flipped over. Did somebody flip out? Somebody's keeping it contained. Someone might have flipped out or has the personality flipping out, but was taught to keep it contained and keep to themselves. Or maybe learning to keep it to themselves and not be so aggressive. So again, this is about peace of mind, right? Because if you get new information, it might knock you off balance. But here, it's keeping it to yourself or pretending not to know so you don't have to deal with it. And this may be, maybe you feel this is justice, right? You're keeping to yourself. You're being Scroogey now because maybe you got burned. But this is a need to swallow your pride. A need to call, a need to heed the call, and maybe you're the one who won't wake up. refusing to wake up. And again, there's this energy of resting or sleeping a lot. Maybe somebody's depressed, whether it's you or somebody else, just refusing to wake up, refusing to share information or how they're feeling. What else is coming up here? So there it is again. It's very divine masculine energy, refusing to share themselves. Definitely need to wake up, needing to swallow your pride, needing to make an announcement or calls. Maybe you're afraid to make a decision, you're delaying a decision, maybe you feel like you have poor judgment, so you don't want to make a decision. Why are the lovers around you? Why is the lovers right there? There's definitely instability in the home, or maybe you're moving, or there's a visit here. Maybe after the holiday visits, there's a lot to take care of. So there's some instability there. Again, somebody could be moving and starting over a new life, but now you have to save or play hardball with someone to get that money saved, and that's why you're being really scroogey over here. Because you have, if you're splitting up or leaving work, maybe you just need to save in order to have enough money to move. This could be withholding time, money, or effort from someone. Or maybe the house is a money pit here. This is somebody hanging out, trying to see new perspectives, being wise in a breakup. So the lovers is reversed here. Or a lack of affection. That could be a Gemini reversed as well with Pisces or Capricorn here. And you have, on your card, you have Libra upright and Aquarius reversed. So you could be dealing with those energies, or they may be in your chart. And people seeing you as without affection, or maybe you're very emotionally detached, not sharing yourself, hanging out and seeming wise, but without affection here, or just dealing with a breakup and feeling like there's an unstable home here. The block is the Ace of, this can be the party's over too. Maybe you just had a party and there's a big cleanup afterward. So no one's feeling very affectionate with each other because there's too much to do. The block here is the Ace of Wands. And that is, it came up upright already. And this other card wants to come up too. But there's a lack of satisfaction here, someone who doesn't like to be alone. This could be arrogance that comes up with the Queen of Cups reversed. Or maybe you're afraid this will be, but it's not true. And you have the King and Queen of Cups right here. So this could be a relationship right here, whether it's a couple or siblings or just two water signs. One who's being unconditionally loving, or are they? Or did it take them a long time to get to this place after a lot of hard work? Right? And this person is not being like that. Maybe this person, maybe the King of Cups thinks that the Queen of Cups is offering passion here just because they don't like being alone, not because they're stable and they want a loving relationship. Maybe they don't think they're ready for them, but I think this might be a fear of the King of Cups, and I don't know if it's real or not. But she may be seeing synchronicities or having lots of options here, or maybe the King of Cups is assuming she's got lots of options here, and maybe that she's arrogant because she doesn't have to. She can have anything she wants. Maybe sees her as being able to get anyone she wants. But there is new passion being offered here. That's the block for you. That after this person was depressed or not happy with themselves or unhappy alone, seeing synchronicities, or maybe you see this person as delusional, or this King of Cups saw this person as delusional, and you're worried that they may be offering passion, growth, creativity. Maybe you're worried about them offering, influencing your child, the Page of Cups over here, or this couple is worried about this child. The King of Cups is worried about the wife influencing the child. I don't know if that's you or not. That could be someone just around you. The Seven of Swords here is made to feel shame or guilt. And these just plopped right in my lap. So that could be something that happened with you. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands. All right, so there's a couple right there, or fire sign siblings or friends. They are looking at each other perhaps agreeing to disagree. There's definitely Leo energy, needing to keep their mouth closed. And then here is the energy of depression or arrogance around this Leo energy here, regarding bad influences, third parties, lack of a social life, or just, this could be partiers, overindulgers, gossipers around this energy, and needing to keep their mouth closed, or trying to tame a pet as well. Maybe you had a pet situation. But we have this shame and guilt, right? That liar, cheater, thief. Someone's being accused of something, of cheating, or maybe someone did cheat. But these are two people who are agreeing to disagree. They're not seeing eye to eye, but they're both upright. And again, someone needs to tame the beast or tame the pet. And again, there's depression or arrogance here regarding a third party or bad influences around. And doing something under the radar, or someone who's attention whore type of energy, someone who feels like a failure because of a divorce, or just needing to get back up on the horse. And there's that burden energy again of that Atlas energy, after being shamed or guilted, to work again, to work really hard, to give them what they want, or to give the children what they need, their independence, or again having to pay for someone who's trying to take all their money. Queen of Swords is speaking to the Knight of Swords, who is pissed off and ignoring them and taking it out on the children. Okay, and there's the Knight of Swords taking it out on the children, which could be a Leo and or water sign energy there. This also could be wanting to take it out on the children, or a negative past with a soulmate, but perhaps trying to hold their tongue. This could be the Queen of Swords who's doing that too, who's holding their tongue with the children who are being out of control, or a soulmate who's out of control in a split. And then here's again, children out of control, pets out of control, egos, Leo out of control, in a marriage or a commitment, an establishment, a religion. Again, the old all boys club here with the leader expecting everyone to bow down to them. That could be Taurus person as well. And then here's that liar, cheater, thief energy. All right, and they're reporting back to this priest or this hierophant, this leader, or the leader of the community, or Taurus. Maybe they have Leo in their chart, or they have Leo in their back pocket, which can be a child or another person who acts like a child. But this could be someone stealing from this person over here. Taurus could be stealing from this person, or is this Taurus? But again, this card is someone being made to feel guilty, guilt and shame. Maybe feeling guilt and shame about this person over here, so running back to their marriage, their commitment to something, or maybe they're reporting back to them or expected to report back to them about this person. The Nine of Pentacles is who? That could be a twin flame, or someone who's offering a choice or an ultimatum here, because it looks like there's some wrongdoing right here. Someone's maybe offering them an ultimatum, maybe running away from that, not wanting to face this ultimatum. Maybe they're afraid if they approach them, they'll give them an ultimatum or a choice, maybe an offer they can't refuse. And then here is this could be a secret passion. This could be someone who needs to use their intuition more, or maybe seen as out of their integrity. But it just could be a secret passion. And there's the King of Pentacles. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles could be a secret passion of the King of Pentacles here, which could be you if you have a lot of earth in your chart right here, and you're keeping it to yourself. Right? Falling short, seen as the player, the cheater, or just had good intentions of going back to the past, but falling short on energy, having to keep up with all the stuff that you have to do, or if you're in a split. This also can be someone who is a player. This could be someone also who is paralyzed by their passions. They don't know how to deal with the situation. So, who do you have here? Like I said, you have all the fire signs. You have a lot of Scorpio in the underlying energies. And then a lot of Leo and Gemini perhaps here. And then a lot of earth energies around you. And this energy up here. And then these two fire signs over here. Very interesting. And we have a fiery or watery child. Seems more fiery though. It seems like a Leo child, right? Who may come off as very innocent or being taken advantage of. There may be legal ramifications here, maybe in court regarding child custody or divorce or some kind of business dealings, you know, especially if you work with children or you hire children, right? Maybe you were paying somebody under the table and that's not an issue. Maybe they were told to not tell anybody and they did. So the underlying energy here is an offer of love. All right, someone's feeling bad, they're feeling guilty. This is some kind of dependent or someone who felt powerless in a situation, being present in the moment to gifts or something, or waiting for their ship to come in, feeling powerless to it or dependent, a loss of power, money, and independence, or a child who's dependent and can't do anything about it. And again, loss, grief, grieving something, feeling trapped, anxious, in jail, you know, juggling two people, juggling two things, doing too much, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just in order to offer love here. Feeling paralyzed by passions here. There's big love here being offered, whether it's to you or you to somebody else. And again, there's intimacy here in the underlying energy. So it could be a third-party situation here, although there's no... We did have that the three of swords definitely came up there. There's some kind of trauma here in the underlying energy, and there is the Three of Pentacles there. So it looks like if there was a third-party situation, it doesn't look like a full affair or anything, but there could have been something in the past. But it could be a secret passion that you're not sharing or somebody else isn't sharing. And there is a disconnect here or a breakup here. There's multiple couples here. We have water sign family. We have fire sign family. We've got earth family here. There could be multiple families involved. Maybe there's a family business where there's multiple couples related to the business. Aries, 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 January 2023. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then you have past life relationship. You've known each other before, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and children are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so that is the situation. The bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And what else was I pulling? I think I was pulling an energy card for everybody. So maybe you are an Aries. So maybe in the past you used to dive right into everything. And then at one point you learned not to do that because you got burned. And then when the right energy did come in, you refused to dive right in because you learned from the past not to do that. And you lost an opportunity. Perhaps it was a soulmate. This could be an energy that you're dealing with. And then there is the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Again, the wake-up call, the crowning moment, perhaps graduation, or your crown is opening, or the collective is awakening. This could be a child, right? Finding their independence, but not happy about what they're doing. The 41 is the Ace of Cups, right? Self-love, spiritual love, new love. There could be 2 female children here too. The 48 is someone walking away within, and the other one having achieved this material glory, but then finding no happiness in it, or having their liberties taken away from them without a choice, or feeling like they have to work for the family, and that's not what they really want to do. This one seems to be fine. They're going within and dealing with what they want to do. They're not feeling swayed by other people. So it's 2 very different energies right here. Or perhaps this is this person learning to go within and find what they want. And then there's the father type of energy, the 43 of coming together in joy, but may not be so joyful right here, because this is the man with the coin. He's the one who controls everything, especially if you're dealing with children right here. And then there's the 26. There's that energy of that hostile Leo child, right? Pissed off that their independence has been taken away from them, or they feel controlled by the father. And again, there's some sexual creative energy here with the 36, the Atlas energy of the weight of the world. Right, looks like a feminine energy. Just feeling like the weight of the world and not sure how to deal with it. And that could be this crowning energy right here. Or it could be this other energy. But there's 2, one crowning, one feeling the burden, and one knowing how to balance themselves here. So I don't know if there's more. There could be 1 to 3 children here perhaps, or even more. But there is a strategy here to come full circle. Perhaps somebody's journaling or taking a cruise or traveling, perhaps to find themselves. Maybe someone's being sent on a cruise or just came back from a trip to try to find themselves and figure out what they really want. The 38 is the Queen of Cups and the underlying energy, but there's also masculine energy of the 4th chakra, the heart chakra of love, and the 24 of someone having to find another option, perhaps a parallel move here with adjacent possibilities. And again, there's that crowning moment of Omega. So it has to do with that one child here, or whoever it is. It doesn't have to be a child. That's this energy, right? Having to find another opportunity, not be the star, but finding what they really truly love to do. Okay, so that's her story. Finding balance. This could be the same person, especially with a parent or a partner who controls all the money. And then perhaps a child with hostilities, the Page of Wands, and the Atlas energy of feeling like a slave to the parent, and perhaps journaling about it, or coming full circle, making a strategy, a plan to get out of this. There's a lot of angel energy here. We got the sacral chakra, the crown chakra, and the heart chakra here, which is very profound energy, and the angel of balance. A lot of angelic energy there. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you. I'm sorry it wasn't better news, but it looks like you're going through clearing energy that ultimately is going to benefit everybody here. Okay, all right, Aries, hang in there. If this is just January, it's just going into the new year. So remember to drink your water, get your rest, your joy, your nature. Rise and be loved, love and rise. I'll see you soon. And take care. Happy 2023. And so it can only go up from there. Okay? Bye, guys.